In this video we are playing Find the Bananas, and I'm so happy that I found this game. So this one was recommended to me on the front page of Roblox, and I was sat here thinking, it's not the same, but the characters and the index reminds me so much of Find the Bobas. And I've looked and it's from the same developers, so if you are eagerly awaiting the new world as I am and you have found all the Bobas, this may be a game for you to try. So I love the characters, how they've been drawn. I always said that I preferred the index version of the Bobas rather than like the 3D cups that they added in the map. So I'm really glad for this game it is actually the drawn characters rather than 3D bananas. And they are so sweet. Look at them. I do wonder why they picked bananas of all things, but and this game has been really enjoyable, much like Find the Bobas. I have really enjoyed playing this game. So if you do get stuck with any of the bananas, I do have an order list available in my video description, or please do drop me a comment. I'm more than happy to help where I can. And if I can ask, if you do enjoy this video or any other from Judgment TV, if you can please help to support me by liking this video, drop me a comment, and most importantly subscribing. Thank you so much. So the only thing I sort of don't like with this game is when you've collected one of the bananas, you can sometimes freeze a little bit before it kind of releases you to carry on walking. That is like the only thing that I don't like. The rest I absolutely love. I like the map, there's nice little attention to detail. So yeah, really do recommend that you try this one. I love these bananas. And there's nice little things to this game to do, so there's no sort of puzzles or anything like that, and to be fair they haven't like hidden them in the same way that they have with the Bobas, but there are some things that you're going to need to do that are slightly more challenging or is going to take a bit of patience, but I will show you those as we go around the map. And with this game, so in Find the Bobas you have the jetpacks and one mini speed. For this one you find a certain number of bananas and then it releases the gifts, and you can see the gifts flashing on the left hand side of my screen. That's because I've reached 5 bananas. It's on every 5. So I've got to say, the carrots aren't needed, it's really obvious, but look at that unicorn banana. I love the drawings for these games. Anyway, as I was saying, you can see the gifts flashing. Once you've unlocked the gift in that menu, the bottom of the screen you can see like the super banana with the powers. That is where you can then wear whatever gift you want. So there's like speed shoes, you've got a parachute hat, etc. The checkpoints are really handy as well. So obviously if you die, you can go back automatically to the last checkpoint that you touched, or you can choose to go back to the lobby. So we've seen the wanted poster by Spawn, and we have a little clue of the handcuffs there, and we can see the escaped convict. But unfortunately those walls of the kind of cliff are super slippery and you are going to fall in, so you are going to have to make sure you're right over that platform, that pier, to fall down. But as I said, there is where the checkpoint is going to help you, because I was teleported straight back. And obviously I hadn't opened up the gifts at the moment, but the speed shoes are really going to help you. We have an interesting sort of cat tower is what I think it is. You have one of the bananas flying round, so you know we're going to have to try and position ourselves to where that banana is going to hit. And then you can just see in the background you've got one sort of up in the air. So this is where I said you're going to have to be patient. So let's go ahead and get the first one, which is flying round by itself. And I love this animation to this character because it does just bring this area to life. And this is where I was sort of thinking, oh, if I go over here, it's going to land on the ground somewhere else. And if I try and go get it on the ground somewhere else, it's going to go over here. So if you haven't figured it out already, did you see the chair fly past? Have you figured out what we might need to do yet? So I swear I got that. That's like not fair. But then it came up late, so I was really happy that I wasn't going to have to stand there any longer. And then the chair, you got it, the one in the sky. We're going to go for a tour around this cat tower. So you've got to wait for the chair to go on the ground. But obviously don't dilly-dally, get over there and get on the chair. And then we've literally just got to wait until this happens. So anybody who suffers motion sickness, look away now. You might want to close your eyes for the tour and the ride if you are going to play this game. It nigh on nearly did make me feel a little bit sick. Whee! But then, a bit of patience, you will bump into Siam. And then we can go ahead, touch the checkpoint and go down to what is Bars, who is the wanted prisoner. I love the little tattoos over the banana peel, that's so cool. The attention to detail with these characters and how cute they are is stunning. I love them. So making our way over towards the next island. And I absolutely love this one. Okay, I plopped off. That was my faux pas. This is where the speed shoes again will help you. If I actually looked at the gifts, I could have opened up the power. You can make it without the speed shoes, obviously. And we have Elsana. I love the fact that they brought in like the character's name with banana. I think that's really clever, and then it's really well drawn as well. Or AI generated if they put in frozen Elsa banana. Oh, I could have some fun with that. And we have the shedoo. And then we have the Harley Quinn banana. Where is the Joker? Like, you can't have Harley Quinn without the Joker. They always go in pairs. And again, it's that placement of sort of that voodoo feeling priestess or priest inside of the giant skull with the feathers. So we can see one on top of the skull. As far as I'm aware, I have tried different things in order to collect it, with and without the speed shoes. So I will show you how I collected this in a moment. We've got a lovely disappearing kind of walkway that you're going to have to make your way round to get to the next island. I could have potentially carried on, but I wasn't quite confident how many steps I had till we dropped down. Better to be safe than sorry. And we have the spray painter. You can just see kind of the "I was here" graffiti in the water. I love that. It may be nice to actually have one sort of underneath that to make you jump into it. But as much as this does feel like sort of Find the Bobas, it's so different as well. It's so nice, which is why it's kind of entertaining from the same developer, because they haven't done like an identical version of the Find the Bobas with bananas. So we have this kind of massive yacht here. There's only like one banana here. This must be a very rich banana. Is that Taylor Swift banana? Because that's obviously Taylor. That's what I'm thinking. She'd be rich enough to have a boat this big. Just a real shame that most of the kind of boat is empty. It would have been nice just again to have that bit of furnishing throughout the whole boat. And there is obviously room for more bananas to be added here as well. I would have thought there may have been like a captain or a sailor boat on this one, because I doubt Taylor's going to be steering and driving this one herself. So I would recommend hitting the checkpoint on top of the boat. Here is where things get a little bit more tricky. So of course we're going on the banana boat. I love that they've added that in and it's really clever. We have the circling jet ski, of course, driven by a banana. If you're not careful, the jet ski going round will actually fling you off. I don't know if it's because it's quite a tight circle. So you can now see that the banana boat goes, a second banana boat goes by really, really close to that jet ski. I will show you why that is important in a moment. Paranana. Again, I love the fact that they've matched stuff with banana. I would just like to say, as you've just seen, I have just responded to somebody who's saying they're a fan. I don't always automatically check the chat when the kind of circle comes up. So if I don't get to your message, please don't be offended. I do kind of get engrossed with playing the game and trying to get the video done. So as soon as I look at it, I will respond. But thank you so much for people who come online, who tell me that they support me, are a fan, who subbed. Obviously your support means so much as fans. Thank you so much. So here's where we're going to have to get onto the moving platform. Again, this is where things get just that slightly bit trickier. As I said, this game isn't like Find the Bobas. There's no really hard hidden ones. This is the sort of challenges in this game. And come on, if I can do this, you can do this. And we collect moon banana. Again, if you have hit that checkpoint, you can just go back using the checkpoint at the bottom of the screen. So you can see that I've got the banana boots on now, so this means I'm going to be able to go a bit quicker. I haven't necessarily done this in the order I found them, but I have done it by location just so you can follow where I am. So here's where I said that this is how I got the one on top of the skull, which is Picasso. So I just used that platform to drop down onto the skull there. And similarly, I'm going to use the platforms here to get on top of the house. You can actually, with the speed shoes, jump up onto the first balcony, the wooden one with the slats, so you don't need to do that. So I would love to know where the developer found the theme music for this game. I haven't put it in because I don't want to get copyrighted, but you've guessed it, it's all about bananas, but it is such a little earworm. I had it stuck in my head all night. I don't actually know what happens if you try and talk to the bananas. I'm assuming it's some sort of like backstory or just general chit chat conversation. I found everything without talking to them. And then we get Kick at the bottom of the house. I don't know what that blue circle does. It looks like a sort of teleport or something, but it didn't do anything. Don't know if that's plans for something else later on. I have no idea. So this is bandana. I haven't got this one, I'm afraid. So I tried the parachute hat thinking I was big and clever and I'd get over there. No. I tried it from the top of the house and that was even worse. I didn't even get close to it. And then I kind of figured out that the banana boat goes right past that platform. So I am convinced that you're going to have to get on that banana boat and then jump across the bandana. So you literally just saw the banana boat go past there. So this is where I say, remember I said how close that banana boat goes to the other jet ski? You know, with stuff like this, it's sort of like an hobby or a skill that I'm not going to be the best at. So remember, hit that checkpoint on the boat. This is going to help you out so much. And I will just say, if you're going to try and get bandana this way, so you see Ginger go past on the split platform. I will show you how to get that one in a moment. That's not from this jet ski. So one of the kind of passages by with the banana boat will not come close enough to the jet ski, so you are going to have to wait for the next one like this to then jump on. And I was like, yay! I absolutely love the fact that you can ride the banana boat and it does shimmy, and you do have to be very careful to kind of ride the banana boat exactly like you would do in real life. And then it bangs you and this bloody thing starts rocking and I fell off. So bandana, I am going to have to do this off camera and try again until I get you. But I am convinced that is the way you get it. So back on the house, we're going to take the zip line over to I'm thinking this is the air traffic control tower, and I love the fact that the satellite on the top is a banana. And I was getting really miffed because I thought, oh my god, I'm stuck, and then luckily I dropped down. So again, this might be one of the times that you get a little bit stuck, so just be patient. The speed shoes, when you've collected enough bananas with the wings, are probably the best because they do help you jump just slightly higher as well as the speed boost. I love those bananas. It's just a real shame that the one in the middle's black. I don't know if that's a glitch or not, but it'd be really good if they could bring that up. And the difference to this game from Find the Bobas is that when you've got enough bananas, it only unlocks easy and very easy clues. The rest of them you're by yourself. Well, no you're not, because I'm here to help you and I have all of them, so you don't have to worry. So we're coming up to Ginger now, and you can see the jet ski coming right by the end of this pier. So you've got it, we're going to have to jump down in order to get it. So I tried to jump from the jet ski down to the different platforms. I also hit the first platform and tried to jump. Advice is to wait and jump onto the second platform. So be patient and time your jump to try and land on that second platform directly. By all means try your way, but this is how I found it easiest. And even though I didn't actually hit the banana, I got Ginger. So you can actually jump, so this is where the banana boat hit the post, but I did find every time I tried to jump on the banana from here I was flung off. It's not the most stable of jump points to get onto that banana. So I would probably say to try the jet ski. If you have no luck with that one, try jumping from that pier there. So making our way back round the rest of the map now. And I've just spotted this is not a badge game, so I don't have the bananas as badges to keep. Oh, I'm gutted. So you're going to have to get on top of the carriage itself in order to get unripe. I love the fact that they have the unripe one and it's green. Oh, it's so clever. And it wasn't, normally I have no problem getting on top of these carriages, but for some reason this one seemed really awkward to get onto. And before, obviously because I've edited some of the gameplay out, I got on top of the carriage and the Ferris wheel stopped. And then for some reason I got stuck in the sitting position. It was the most bizarre thing, like I'm just sat. So funny. And there we go, we are on top of the yellow, and I jumped for unripe and luckily landed back on top of another yellow carriage. And you are going to have to be, now I'm on the left or the right, you're going to have to be right on the edge of that carriage. So right next to the seaside. Not the seaside, but the seaside of the carriage. So here is the gifts. So when you press unlock, they'll be available in the powers below, like so, and then you can wear them. I love the burger shop. See, this is the attention to detail that I love. The sign has a banana inside of the burger. Even the milkshake colour is yellow like a banana. There's bananas on the floor. It really does tie in the theme beautifully. Again, we have this lovely life to these characters as well. It's a shame that the delivery driver isn't walking around with the pizza, but it's fine. What we do have, again, as I talk about life, is the ball floating around. This crazy football player. Absolutely love it. And it's called Messiana. I mean, that is these small touches that really bring some kind of humour to this game, and the index, it's beautiful. I love it. Gordon, the chef banana, also wasn't lost on me because of Gordon Ramsay. Again, really well done. And then a really sneaky one inside of the locker. This is where you're going to find Snooze. Again, I wasn't sure of the placement of that one, but it was one that I did see people asking a lot about in the chat. So here you are, there is Snooze. I'm quite surprised they called that bruiser instead of bruised. Again, I think if you would have said bruised, it would have brought in sort of the banana, because nobody likes bruises on their banana. I'm sure there's an interesting way to perhaps get stuff like split in there, because you've got sort of banana split. You can tell I've sort of played this dojo before, because I kind of know where things are hidden. And I love that the peels of fury, oh, it just brings so much laughter and humour to this game. I love it, because obviously it's Fist of Fury, isn't it? Master B. Master Banana. Oh, I love it. I just love the artwork as well. Like, I can't praise the developer enough. It's so well done, this game. And then sumo is oh, I love the banana for sumo. Oh, it's so funny. But that is just tucked behind the house. Some of these artworks in these games just make me laugh. We have Smush. I don't know why the pirate is called Smush. Nobody likes a smushy banana. We have wings on top of the plane. Again, that's sort of it for down that area here, where I'm assuming it's sort of like the airport take on things. I mean, it's a very bad airline. They've left all the people's luggage outside. Again, the life being brought into the characters, and we have Tippy, who is obviously a ballet dancer on the bouncy castle. And then jumping up, we can make our way to the top of the potion bottle or the science bottle. And again, lovely placement, Dr. Dorothy, and we have the science themed bananas now. Dr. Atom. Of course, you're going to have Skibidi Toilet Banana inside the toilets. It's really easy, like that one is very easy. You could have technically hidden that one behind the door. But as I said, like, this game is super accessible to all ages of Roblox players. They aren't really well hidden, like they are sort of out in the open. The ice cream van I do recognise from Find the Bobas, so obviously this is where I was thinking, oh, there'll be one in the cone. It's exactly the same, so you drop down, make your way through, and we have rainbow here. And then we've got to make our way into the driver's cabin. And we have the cut through into the back. And we have cheese. And speaking of cheese, there will be an update video for the new Find the Cheese characters. So for this one up here, which is Snap, the only way that I managed to get onto the platform was on the front face of this truss, so this way. All the other ways I try to bump my head, and then we just jump over. Again, I don't know if you can obby round, but the speed boots are going to help you if you want to do the jump. Of course, you've got to have Boba Banana, as it is from the same developers. A lovely little link to their other game, but not overly obvious. We have the spinning surfboards, much like in Boba's as well. So you can start to see sort of the discrete similarities between the two games. Now this one is the most hidden one I've found, so obviously there's no door. Trying around the back, and this is how you go in to get alofa. And then into the school finally. Again, there wasn't much inside the school, to be fair. There was only a couple. So again, lots more room to put some more bananas in here too. And we've got Banana Hoven. Is that a take on Beethoven? Sort of like music teacher, I don't know. Such a shame that wasn't sat at a piano, because that would have made it even funnier. There's always one in the bathroom. And this time it is in the ladies. And we have the cheerleader. And then making our way around the obby, around the school, we will get the kind of centipede style banana. And there we have it. I'm so happy I found this game. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon in my next video. Bye!